Okay, I'm on 58. Let's write this down. So it's natural log of x to the fourth power. And then I see a root, x squared plus 1 over x plus 5. Well, let's go through it. And the first thing I'll do is, I realize I got product and a division. And just using rule of logs, I want to do that first. So it's going to be x4 plus the natural log of the root, which is x squared plus 1, minus the natural log of the bottom, which is x plus 5. So we're almost there. We kind of divide into 3 parts over here. It's an expansion. But let's go term by term now. And the 4 here is going to come down. So I get 4 natural log of x. And that power there is a half. So I'm going to put down 1/2 natural log x squared plus 1 minus the natural log of x plus 5. All right, now certainly looking at it, I want to point out there are some issues over here, and certainly I'm looking at this over here, and one of the big things that a lot of people don't catch, by the way, is this thing over here, right? Now before I commit to that, I want to point out that x can't be 0, but x could be a negative number there. Unfortunately, if I move the 4 down, I got troubles there. So what I'm going to do over here, I'm going to put an absolute value symbol on this, all right? And that's important, all right? Let me write that over here again. So 4 natural log absolute value, and that's true for even powers, by the way, plus 1/2 natural log x squared plus 1 minus natural log of x plus 5, all right? I can put a box in that, but I do want to talk about the restrictions. Some of the restrictions looking at, certainly x can't be minus 5, but I'm kind of looking at the top, and I realize the top, the only trouble at top would be if x is 0. That's trouble, by the way. I know that much. But the bottom is trouble if it's minus 5, but it's furthermore trouble if it becomes negative over here. So I'm going to say, looking at it, x would have to be greater than minus 5, but the x can't be 0. All right? So I'm going to write that restriction down. X must be greater than minus 5, and the x cannot be equal to 0. All right, let's look at the k. Let's see how we did. It's number 58. And let's see, write that down. I do see this. I see this. And I see this over here. And I noticed they didn't write the full restriction down. I got to correct the key, by the way. I do see this. I don't see that written down. I'm going to make a note of it now, but I got to correct that, and I'll write that down. So x can't be 0. And the reason for that, you can't take the log of 0, by the way. Thank you.